Good evening and welcome to the BriSCA V8 Hotstox online league. My name is Tom. I'll be your commentator for tonight. I will be joined by Kieran. He's unfortunately had a slight delay, so he will be joining us very soon. This is the final weekend for the online league. It's sad that it's coming to an end, but it all has to come to an end at some point. I'm very much looking forward to this. We have the Champion of Champions later on. We have the normal heats. We also have shootouts as well. So lots to go through. We will be hopefully having another meeting next weekend as well. I think the guys have agreed to doing a team meeting, which would be good, just to extend it another week. And we do hope to get that live streamed as well. So we will be getting underway about 7:30 for the racing, which is roughly in about 10 minutes time. We will be racing at, I believe it's Bloomfield Circuit, the oval, and I imagine we've got a big turnout. What I do know is that if the two guys have turned up, we've got a fight between cold racer Craig Kellett and Benny, because they're the top two. Unfortunately, Benny was unable to make it for the previous week, and the previous week to that it was Benny who was there and Craig who couldn't make it, so it's very close between the two. So I imagine both are turning up wanting for that that final win and that prize for the overall winner. So we're just waiting for the rooms to open. I think we're starting a little bit early to get this all underway. Let's have a little look to see how it looks for who's arrived and who all should be here tonight. So we've got Benny there, Young E, Oggy will be there, Billows, Craig Kellett, who will be in the shootouts for Heat 1. Then we've got Dylan Williams Maynard. He's good, he's back at DWM, so it's good to see him back there. Light Knight also returning, Engelby, Watkis, Rob Pellet and Danny Scholes. Also in the shootouts we have CJ, which is Chris Clare, Guy Jolly, Jim Racing, John Brown and Rory Foster. And then in the standard blue roofs we've got Darren Parker, Sam Parker, the 101G, good to see him back as well, Boswell, Mad Dog, Emma Ford and Craig Smith. So lots who are back. Good to see Jim Racing back as well. I think it was him who was missing recently, so yes, I think potentially we may have missed out a few last time because of the fact it was Father's Day, or the week before maybe, but good turnout tonight hopefully. Let's have a little look to see. We've got them. We've got the yellows versus the whites as well. That'll be after the at the beginning. Let's see if we can find the rest of the layout. So we have the whites versus the yellows, which is 10 laps. That'll be first. Then we've got the top two heats as normal, 20 laps. Top 5 will go through for those. A consolation, only one consolation again tonight, 15 laps, top 4 will go through. The final, which is the 25 lapper. All comers, which will be 20 laps. 2 elimination races, which have proved to be very, very popular. They're great short and sweet races. Then we have the end of the official points meeting with the Champion of Champions. 2 semi-finals, 20 laps, top 7 both go through to a final of finals. The final, to say final one more time, 25 laps. So plenty. It'll be a slightly extended night tonight. Hopefully we can get through it pretty quick so it's not too delayed and it doesn't get too late for some people. As we all know, some have got to get up early. Having a look at the points, we've got Craig is on top of, obviously, as we know. He's got 427 points so far, with Benny with 409. so only roughly 18 points ahead. And there's actually a massive jump to the next person, which is DWM, which is Dylan Williams Maynard, in 320 points, so pretty much 100 points behind. And obviously DWM, as much as he's got lots of points, he's not been there for the previous races. Then further down we've got Jack Morgan, also another one who I don't think he'll be there tonight. He was also doing pretty well with the points, 319. 309 was Chris Clare, CJ, and then obviously Youngie was there as well with Jim. So it'll be interesting to see how it will work out. I think we can join Kieran now. So bear with us as we join Kieran. Here he is. How are we doing?
Not bad.
Very good. So I was just explaining some of the points, how the points are looking for this evening as we look for the servers. I don't think the servers are quite open yet.
No.
Let's have a little look. Jim Racing is at Bloomfield, possibly practicing so far. Angleby, there he is. So this is the Bloomfield Speedway Dirt Oval, back on the track essentially that we started off at. It's not a favourite for people, as we've discussed. If you go off, it's hard to come back on because there's no walls. You go off into the fields, so it'll be interesting.
It will be tonight.
Yes.
It's all for double points as well.
Yeah, so double points. We've got the shootouts, and which I believe the shootouts is fighting for Silver Roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do is have a little chat with some of the guys. Let's have a chat with maybe Guy Jolly. We've got CJ, Benny are there. So the guys are going to have a little interview and a little chat before we get the first race underway. So hopefully we can get these guys involved.
It would be if the PlayStation didn't freeze.
Well, am I not surprised?
Oh, really?
So Kieran appears to be having problems.
Can't even turn it off.
So as Kieran disappears, I might see if I can get some people involved in the in here. Okay, doing well so far. I'm going to come out of this because Kieran has got issues, and then I'll invite people in to have a chat. Here he is. How are we doing? Sorry the delay, we've had a slight issue. Kieran's unfortunately his PlayStation completely froze on him, so he was unable to get us involved in these these chats early on, but yeah, so how are you feeling about the shootout? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. What about the track? You probably need to go into party settings, and then you'll have to go into allow your voice to be shared, or allow, or always allow. Hopefully. So we've got Benny, who's joined us as well. Benny, how you doing? Very good. Yeah, very good. We've got Guy here who's had a few issues. Hopefully we can get his voice heard in this interview. We're just having a little chat about the shootout. How are you feeling about it? Yeah, definitely. So what about the circuit? Yeah. Yeah. So all to play for then. What about you then, Guy? Oh really? Okie dokie. No worries. What we'll do is I'll come out of this, we'll go into Kieran's and we'll try it from his. We'll give it a go. Alright, lovely. Speak to you in a bit. Okay, so I've just tried doing my own party chat to speak to Guy and Benny, but unfortunately they couldn't be heard on the stream, so we're going to try it on your chat. So if you want to invite Guy Jolly in, Benny and CJ, if you've got all three of them. Okay.
Just to see if it's working.
Definitely. Well, folks, hopefully we can get this underway.
Hello, is that any better?
Let's give it a go. Well, I could hear you beforehand, but I don't know if you'll be able to be heard in the stream. We'll give it a little go. Kieran's here this time, so that's Benny as well. And CJ. So
Is Youngie coming in? Yeah. Sorry.
if we can get Youngie in as well. So let's try again then. How are we all feeling about the shootout?
I think the other three with us should probably retire from a meeting now and give me a chance.
You never know. As I was saying about this, the dirt oval, so it's a little bit different to those walls that save you.
Yeah,
Anyone that gets
it.
yeah, you get knocked off wide, that's going to be the thing. Knock people off wide so they can't get back on the track, without a doubt.
Yeah, it definitely needs a wall around it. Make it more interesting as well.
Yeah, here's Young Eat.
Hello?
How are we doing, Youngie? How do you feel about the shootout?
Oh, I think it's ramping up quite good at the moment. We've it's been some close battles along the way. So down to this last one now. See who takes it.
Who's the quickest out of you four?
I'm gonna say Benny, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I'd
He's
say
been quick
Benny.
all the way through.
I think it's Benny's to lose, to be fair, isn't it?
He's got the biggest target, hasn't he?
Yeah. We obviously got Benny and Craig.
Some people to take him out, I think.
Everyone's voice is working.
Good. So everyone can be heard. That's fantastic. So, Benny, you weren't there last week. Allowed, obviously, Craig to get ahead of you. So now you've got to fight back, and Craig wasn't very happy when you went ahead of him. So hopefully you can get back in.
Yeah, I'll see what happens throughout the meeting. Obviously, he started a bit further forward than me. And hopefully I can get that bit more of a break on him and hopefully get on him or something like that. But, you know, it's fun at the end of the day. I'd like to win the shootout, definitely. But at the end of the day, it's just for a bit of fun.
Good stuff. Right, okay, I think we'll head off. We'll start some of these races. get ahead with the whites and the yellows. And good luck, guys. Speak to you later on.
Cheers.
Hopefully I'll speak to you soon.
No worries. Catch you later.
See you later.
Alright, so I'm in the room with the whites versus yellows in Angleby's room. I've just got to wait for Kieran to turn up. So in the whites versus yellows we've got Angleby, Ben Watkis, Boswell, the 101G, Danny Scholes, Craig Smith and Mad Dog. And Craig Smith proved to be fairly quick last week. He had decided to take it maybe a little bit more serious, made a big effort to get into the final, which he did, and he actually started quite well, but unfortunately wasn't quite to be, and ended up at the back taking people out, as we always see with Craig Smith. But we'll see what happens with him. And as I say, that he's decided to disappear. Just waiting I think we're just waiting for you, Kieran.
I think so. I don't know what's going on with mine.
Are you having problems still? Problems with the game?
Don't know, it's just getting a bit sluggish for some reason. Don't know why.
Interesting.
Not the internet, just the actual PlayStation.
So you're actually in the game, which is good.
Yeah, it's
You're
working.
in, yeah. So,
Yeah.
as I said, this is a final of, it's been 3 or 4 months, I think the guys were saying, which has been a nice, long, emotional journey. It's been fantastic. We started back in March, and we are now in July, and
Back on the dirt.
back on the dirt, back where we started again. So it will be sad to see it go. As I say, we might be able to get another weekend in next weekend for the teams which the guys are up for. Hopefully we can stream it, but as I say, the main thing is tonight is the final, so as I said, it's going to be emotional goodbye. The guys will get back on to real racing soon, and I think they're obviously raring to go. So I think this is going to be a short, sweet 10 laps around this circuit. Once this is out of the way, we will go straight into the heats. And one consolation race with the final and the all-comers as normal, followed by the champion of champion races. Don't forget, it is double points. Now just waiting for Angleby. Hopefully we can
I
get
just realised
going.
as well I didn't have my mic turned up.
Okay.
I thought I was coming out on the mic a little bit quiet on the stream.
Yeah. So a little bit of a shaky start, but quite normal. We've had various issues over the weeks. We've had connection problems, and in actual fact, only just the once where we've had such a spike that it actually cut the live stream, which is actually quite lucky. I think there could have been so many more potential issues with that.
Don't curse in there. Going so well.
So we've actually got, oh, it's not Angleby that we're waiting for, we've got someone, oh, of course it was Craig Smith. He disappeared, and he's having trouble actually selecting his car. So hopefully Craig can choose the car.
So he's having the same grief I was having that time.
Okay,
wouldn't let me pick a car.
What did you have to do to get rid of it?
I think I had to restart the game. But he's ready, so he's done
I think
it.
he's started it. Maybe he's already reset and restarted it.
I won't stop it there. Your car will roll on the track.
Let's reverse it. And
Go behind the building.
let's park it up over here.
Don't want to make the same issue like we did the first ever time we've done this.
Brilliant. Let's get a camera ready.
Into this track, but
Okay, let's have a little look at the grid then. So it is the whites versus the yellows. We've got Danny Scholes and Mad Dog Emma Ford on the front row of the grid. Craig Smith in a lovely looking pink and blue tonight. Boswell in the grid next to him with Ben Watkins and Angleby at the back. So they're underway. And already Danny Scholes has got a good lead with Mad Dog already been passed by Boswell, but Boswell's gone wide and has gone down the back side of the corner, so that's going to be difficult to get back on, and it's very slow as well. So Ben Watkins comes up behind Mad Dog.
I've got to say as well, it's a bit strange that Craig ain't got nothing on his roof.
No, that's a very good point. Probably because he didn't have the chance to, didn't have the time.
Yeah, true.
So as we said, that Ben Watkins also went wide. Boswell's gone wide again, so he's struggling on the circuit. Maybe he's not had enough time to practice, so that's the second corner he's got off. Also Ben Watkins, look at that, he's struggling as well. So that's allowed Angleby to get ahead and catch up with the girls. So Mad Dog, she's doing well for a second position. Danny Scholes is leaping ahead to hopefully take the win. Already 5 laps down, so yeah. Oh, the 101G tries to take out Ben, completely misses, nearly rolls it, gone off into the hoarding, the boards, and Boswell and Craig Smith are at the back still. So as we look, Danny Scholes already coming around to potentially lap them, so she is doing very well. Mad Dog is also doing very well. She is second position and holding off Angleby, so Angleby is pushing, but Mad Dog is not letting him pass. But that's, oh, he's gone on the inside and pushing her, but he's gone wide into the corner, so that's allowed Ben Watkins to catch up now. These two are fighting and it's slowing them down, but Angleby's gone on the inside. Ben Watkins very quickly catches up behind, and there's a bit of a rub on the backside of Mad Dog. Oh, she's gone and she's hit the, oh, she's rolled it. That's a big roll. That's a shame, to be honest. Oh, I thought she might have got away with that, landing it, but unfortunately she spun her wheels out. So Angleby has gone into second position now. Ben Watkins is in third, and let's have a look where Danny Scholes is. There she is, and she's on her final lap. So all she needs to do is come back round, and she's got the win. Angleby is in second.
She might be one to watch out for.
Oh no,
tonight.
Yeah, definitely. She's on form. She's on fire. Yeah. And there she is. There's the win. Danny Scholes, Angleby, Ben Watkins in third, Boswell will take fourth, Mad Dog will take a strong fifth, even though she had that roll. It's a shame, but she did well. Craig Smith will take sixth, and a 101G will take seventh. So Danny Scholes, a dominant win. Fantastic to see.
If she can get that start in the others, she'll be away and she'll be in the final.
Definitely, yeah, without a doubt. I think that will boost her confidence for the heats. And as I said, it seems like some people struggling with the corners. I don't know if it's struggling with the dirt or the car, but very good.
Yeah.
So we need to go into heat 1. For those of you who were here last week watching the live stream, we did play a song which is exclusively...
Oh, was I just about to say that? I was about to say that. I was like, yeah, should I say about last week about the music?
Yeah, Sabrina's great song, The Pulse. We will be hopefully be able to play a remix of it, but it won't be tonight. She has got in contact with me, and she has sent the files over. Hopefully I can get something started, but it's come at the point where I've actually switched over my PC to a different setup, so I've had to get everything sorted. We've had a few issues with her getting the files over, so hopefully we can get something by next week.
Yes.
So over to Guy Jolly's server.
Which at the minute we've got the Parkers, the brothers, the Sam and Darren in it. Got CJ in it. Got Rory Foster, Jim Racing, which, like you were saying before, we ain't seen for a while.
Yep.
And then we got Mad Dog, Emma.
Oh, we actually... No, we're not in Guy Jolly's server.
Oh, ain't we?
It says Matthews, so...
Okay.
we come here.
Back out we go again.
Yep.
That is not the line-up for Heat 1.
Let's have a little look. So this is the BriSCA V8 Hotstox. You're watching the live stream, and you are joining me and Kieran, who own the Fetcrest Racing League Facebook page, and the YouTube page. Have a little look. We've got some previous live streams from the Fetcrest online leagues as well. We have plenty of new content coming up soon. We'll have a little go and have a chat about that later on. But for now, this is the BriSCA V8 Hotstox. So these guys race in real life, and have agreed to get this league underway, and it's been going on for the last 3 months. So this is down to the final, and we, as it looks like it, we do have a full grid. If you can imagine, we only had rooms of 8 a few weeks ago. In this
DWM's back as well.
Yeah, that's Dylan Williams Maynard. Now he is high in the points, and he'd be even higher if he was obviously if he was able to join the last few races, but he's missed quite a few. So Light Night is there again, and as I said, it's great to see Benny and Cold Racer Craig Kellett able to fight it out for the final week.
Which is quite amazing with Craig Kellett. Is like quick on the game.
Yep.
And then we start a new league on Gran Turismo. He's never played it before ever. Downloads it, and he's kind of smashing it on that as well.
Yep. Absolutely. Very
So
very
he's
quick.
a quick driver overall.
Yeah. The guy's a natural.
He
Has
is.
a natural desire to win. I suppose it's like you. It's like you've got someone to compete with, but that's possibly quicker. Which you don't like. We one bit at all. We always know when it's me and Kieran on the track at any point, and if I get a quicker time, he will not go, he will not sleep until he beats that time. Unless he's got the wrong setup and then he just retires.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go into more detail about that later. Okie dokie.
Danny starts on her own, I think. Yes, she does.
Yeah, there she is. She's on the front.
She gets a good start.
Yep. On the road behind, we've got Ben Watkins and Angleby behind him. Light Night, good to see him again. We've got on the road behind, we've got Cold Racer with DWM. Welcome back, DWM. Billy Lowe's, Oggy, and Youngie with Benny at the back. All eyes are on Benny, obviously, to see how he does. We reckon he'll probably dominate, potentially, but some strong names in this one. It'll be interesting to see how Dylan DWM does in this race after being away for so long. as they rev their engines. I think they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Danny Scholes has got the head start with the front row of the grid, and with a strong performance in the whites and the yellows, I don't think she's going to be easy to pass.
No, I don't think so. Not in this.
There we go.
She's off. She gets a good
She
start.
is
again.
off, but Ben Watkins has a good start as well. Already fighting with Angleby. Light Knight quickly follows behind, and who's that already off? DWM and Oggy. Not too bad though, so they've not. Oh, that's Benny.
Oh.
Benny's been spun already. So Benny's facing the wrong way. DWM, the two guys I spoke about who we're keeping an eye on, are both off the track already. So there's Cold Race Craig Kellett. Sorry, I didn't realise that Craig was in this. So Craig is in there, and he's already storming ahead. Light Knight's off the track. He's got to come back on pretty quick. There's Benny. So Danny Scholes is already catching up. Is going to overtake Benny. So that's very interesting. Bellows comes up on the inside of
Ben
Angleby.
behind him.
Yeah.
Behind her.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be interesting. So Ben Watkins comes up, and it's going to potentially push Danny Scholes, maybe put her off so she's under pressure and she makes a mistake, but we will see. As I say, that Ben Watkins goes in too keen on the corner, hits the dirt, nearly rolls it.
I think Danny's actually pulling away from
Yeah.
second place. She's actually flying around the track.
So there's Craig Kellett. He spins round Angleby. Angleby's facing the wrong way now. Oh, Youngie's hit him as well. But the two Craigs are on each other now, rubbing paint. Now these two racing as a team on Gran Turismo, so they're not in the same colours in this. So it'll be all guns blazing for these two. Will they help each other? I don't know. But for now, Craig Kellett, Cold Racer, is going for the win. He's got one hand on that champion position, so Oggy isn't letting him
Oh, there goes
go
Light Knight
past
off
his
the
lead.
track.
So Light Knight's off the
Oh,
track.
and there goes Benny. Rolling
Benny's
off
off
the
again.
track.
Yep. Oh, that's Light Knight. That's Benny again. So Benny is struggling. Now we don't know how Benny did this time at the beginning, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. It's that long ago, I can't remember. Could it be his Achilles heel? You know, it could have been it's a
there
weak
goes
track.
Oggy. Oh, Light Knight and Lily spun out Oggy there, going up the straight.
So whilst we're still watching these guys, Danny Scholes is still leading. Ben Watkins is still in second position.
Oh, no,
That's
Ben Watkins, see you later, off the track.
He is off the
Now
track.
Billows.
Yep.
Billows, oh no. Ben's
Bellows,
still just in
Oggy
front.
is there as well. So
But Benny, he's flying.
he's
flying, but he's just having bad luck.
he's a lap down. That's the problem. So
And he's
lap
got the fastest lap. Benny.
12, 13 laps are now gone. There's Youngie. He's kind of got it wrong. Danny Scholes goes wide. There's Benny, and oh no! Oh, who's gone flying? Ben Watkins. Oh my God!
And Billows.
He's in the car park nearly. Nearly. Can't get my words out. Youngie nearly rolls it.
Craig Kellett and Craig Oggy both together still.
Yep.
Slowly catching up with Danny Scholes.
Where is Danny? You can't see Danny.
Just going around the bend, going down straight to the
There
finish.
she is. Yep.
No.
So
With
Craig.
5 laps to go.
Oh, can she get that first win? As her first genuine win in a heat, other than the whites and the yellows. So
But
here's
I've got to say,
the two Craigs.
Benny's doing the fastest lap, 13.0. The next closest one is 13.2.
So that
he's
proves that
flying, but
he's
just
very
not having
quick.
a good lap.
Yep. Danny Scholes has got Ben Watkins now in front of her as a back marker, so she hits the dirt, but she's doing really well. And I tell you what, the two Craigs are catching her, but not to the point where she's not going to stand a chance. But I don't know if she's going to hold that win, but I think if she's sensible and they do approach her, she could take a third position, which is a really, really strong points haul for her, and she'll go through to the final very easily. There's Craig Kellett on the back side of Danny Scholes now. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. She comes round.
Yeah. Final lap.
The final lap has started. Oh, Craig has got
Can
the back.
she hold it?
He's gone on the back. He's gone on the inside, and he's got it. He's taken the lead. Angleby's there as well. Oggy's there.
Oh no! Craig
Is she going to get it?
wide, but
Oh, no.
Angleby's got involved. And just
No,
ruined
Danny Scholes has gone
Scholes.
wide. Angleby's ruined it for her, but it's not too bad. Danny Scholes takes
Still
the third
qualifies.
position. Yep. So Cold Racer Craig Kellett takes first. Danny is third. Oggy is second. DWM is fourth. Billows is fifth. Benny is sixth. so he did catch up.
Yeah.
And Angleby is 8th.
I think if Angleby just wasn't there, Danny Scholes might have had a chance to
Yep.
fly up the inside of Craig Kellett, but
Young Ian Light Knight. Oh look, there's Young Ian Light Knight still racing. Here they come. Light Knight gets it. Young Ian is last.
no, Light Knight's still going.
Oh, he's still a lap behind.
That's how far he was behind.
That was a great race for Daniel Scholes and the two Craigs. Fantastic stuff to watch.
Yes. Which I think Danny might have had a bit of internet connection because she's quit a bit too early.
Hopefully that's not a sign of something.
The only thing
problem.
quitting too early, you just don't get you don't get the points and the money on the game for quitting too early before the race is actually done.
So looks like we have Rob Pellet is running late, which is Bobbert. Hopefully he can get involved. I think he's going to join us on heat 2 with where we're going now. If not, he will be in the consolation race. So as we said, Danny Scholes is on fire tonight. She is showing that the determination and the practice that she's had over the last few weeks, she's got better and better and better. And so she's up there with the leaders tonight. As I say, getting good points haul.
Robert is in this one.
Good to see everyone's there then. So Guy Jolly, Sam Parker, both brothers are there tonight. CJ, which is Chris Clare, Rory Foster, Jim Racing, Boswell, there's Darren as well, Mad Dog, Emma Ford, Craig Smith, the 101G, John Brown and Bobbert, who has made it at the 11th hour.
Just in time to see if he can qualify in the heat.
There's Bobbert in his very unique, very easy to spot colour scheme. And I think he's on the front row of the grid. He is with Mad Dog, Emma Ford. Boswell's there. Craig Smith comes up. He's not got a hat on, but he's got some ridiculous pipes at the back. Yeah. The 101G looks like a police car with that colour. John Brown with the yellow and the orange. Rory Foster, Darren Parker and Sam Parker right next to each other. Jim Racing on the row behind them, and CJ and Guy Jolly are fully at the back of the grid. Watch those two, both very, very quick. They will.
Look like there's any blue roofs in this one.
No, I don't think so. I think you're right. So there's a pack at the front and there's a pack at the back.
Whites.
Again, more very, very strong names in this. We've got to know these guys very, very quickly and quite closely over the weeks. Made some very close friends who are continuing to race with us in another series, which is good. Oh, there's a bit of a stall there from a few of them. I think Craig's got a bit of a head start. I'm not sure what happened there, but Bobbert goes into the lead.
Didn't get far though.
No, he didn't. So Boswell runs wide again. I think that was a bit of a knock though with Mad Dog. But the 101G is on the inside of Boswell. And it pushes Boswell. It's Boswell spending more time off the track than on the track at the moment, as the rest of them follow up behind very closely. The three of them at the back there, Guy Jolly, Jim Racing and CJ following very, very closely.
Oh, there goes Craig and Emma. Off the
So Mad Dog, she is off the track on the grass, struggling to get back on. The grip is very low there, so she's managed to get back on, but she's right at the back of the grid. There's Craig Smith also off the track. He's back to his usual. The 101G is in a good second position, but the lead for Bobber yet again. We've always seen it that Rob, when he gets away, he is very consistent. He's always away, isn't he? And it's just sometimes he does make a few small mistakes that allows other people to catch up, but hopefully he can keep that lead. So at the moment we've got Darren Parker fighting Boswell, and that's Boswell off the track again nearly. So Sam Parker's close as well, and all three of them, there's Guy Jolly, CJ, John Brown and Jim Racing, all a bit of a tangle, but luckily they've all kept it close, kept it facing forward. This is great racing now. Oh, there's four of them ahead. The two Parker boys are involved. Oh, Darren Parker and the 101G into the wall. That was a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
This is some great racing. It's all very close.
Bobbert just punted the 101 out of the way. He didn't want to take no chances with that
No,
one.
definitely not. Where is Bobbert? Oh, there he is, half a lap ahead. So doing very well. And Jim Racing also doing very well. He's just pushed it wide.
He's going to take any chances when he catches up with Craig as well. I wouldn't have thought.
No.
But I've got to say, it seems like they're in like nearly the same colours as each other.
Yeah, without a doubt. So we've got
Almost.
the 101Gs fighting with Jim Racing now. Jim has gone ahead on the outside, so Jim can potentially push now to fight for the lead, and as I say, that 101G spun round. He was in second, and now he's just been pushed out by absolutely everyone.
No, 101 was let down.
Was he? Oh, okay,
He was the
so
one
that's
who
my
got
fault.
punted by
Oh,
Robert.
okay, right, yep, fine. I thought he was doing well in second.
No.
Maybe, so no
He
worries.
gets taken out again.
Yep.
With Craig Smith going way off the track.
So they're going to start getting in the way of all these front runners now. Everyone else is racing, and those two don't stand a chance. So they're going to be instigating maybe some interruptions, let's say.
Yeah,
It's
they could do.
quite.
As Roberts now going past the back markers. Is he going to take any chances?
It's all quite conservative at the moment. People are pushing, but it's very, very friendly.
Oh no, there goes Rob, maybe? No.
Let's have a little look. There he is. There's Mad Dog. And the Craig Smith,
goes
Tracy
off.
up. So Mad Dog, she's down in 9th position. Craig Smith obviously in 11th. So Rob is, he's about half a lap ahead, and everyone else is going for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th almost. CJ's gone off the track slightly with Boswell. And Boswell off the track, so let's have a little look at Jim, not Jim, sorry, there's Robert. He's going to come round to do his final lap soon. There he is, crosses the line. This is the final lap for Bobbert to come round.
Off the track again.
Boswell,
With the 101.
the 101G, yep. And look at that, a nice dominant win by Bobbert, fantastic win. Coming around for second is Jim Racing, yep, and third position is Darren Parker. CJ and Jollers are fighting for 4th and 5th, and Jollers gets it. John Brown 6th, 7th Sam Parker. Boswell will take 8th, ahead of, just ahead of Mad Dog. Rory Foster will take 10th. Craig Smith will take 11th with a 101G if they manage to get around in time. That was really close.
Yeah.
And Guy Jolly did well to get that 4th position, but CJ still qualifies in 5th. John Brown, Sam Parker, Boswell, Mad Dog, Rory Foster, Craig Smith, the 101G, all will go into the consolation race, which will be busy with the 4 grids. I'm wondering whether we do have yeah, I think we all have enough spaces.
So we'll head over to
Angleby.
Angleby for the consolation. I've been noticing as well, Angleby's been struggling lately as well.
Yeah.
Either everyone's been getting better or...
This is the thing, isn't it? It depends on how many people have been practicing and...
Yeah.
If you've done this track before, they might think, oh, you know, there's no need to practice on it. Depends how much people have had time to get on the game. If you're furloughed from work, you've got all the time in the world. If you're at work, it's, you know, like us, it's a bit difficult sometimes to get together, and unless you're racing in the middle of the night.
Sure is.
So this is the consolation race. It will be the top 4, and with the amount of guys involved in it, it's going to be a full grid, and it's going to be probably chaos, I reckon, with only the top 4 qualify and everything to play for. Now, the interesting thing about this one is Benny. Benny obviously didn't qualify for the final in his heat, which he usually does. So Benny is the one to watch, because it all counts. If he doesn't get into the final, then it's going to be really hard, almost impossible for him, I imagine, to catch up with Craig, especially if Craig wins the final, and he's done it before. So, you know, one to watch, definitely. The rest of them in here: Ben Watkins is strong, Youngie is strong, Sam is strong, Sam Parker, and Mad Dog, I think she stands an outsider's chance. She's done alright, she's been consistent. Craig Smith, I don't think, will probably be at the probably be at the back. So I think we're just ready, waiting for Angleby. The 101G is just loading in. And then we can get this consolation race underway. Whilst we're waiting for this one to get going, I think we'll talk about the Feckrest Touring Car League. Entries were finalised at the beginning of this week, and on Tuesday evening the first race of the series and of the season went away at Monza. 12 car entry, which was a good which was a strong entry. A couple couldn't make it, but it was a full
also
good
we're
grid.
talking about the touring cars, not the Wreckfest one.
Yeah, I said Feckrest Touring Cars. Feckrest Touring Cars on Gran Turismo.
Did you?
Yeah, you did mention it.
I thought
Yeah.
you said Championship League. I thought,
No, I
no,
said-
that's a different one.
No. And yeah, as I say, everyone turned up, and it was very close, very competitive, very fun. So look out for the races, which will be uploaded onto YouTube with the usual commentary. Anyone who wants to join can do. We have the next race on Wednesday of next week, which will be at the Red Bull Ring. Back to this one then. We've got on the grid Mad Dog, Emma Ford on the front row of the grid with Boswell next to her. Craig Smith is behind them with the Jester set, the Joker, which is very apt. Ben Watkins, Angleby and the 101G together. Light Knight on his own behind them, and then Sam Parker, John Brown, Rory Foster, Benny and Youngie, and all eyes are on Benny, as we've said, as they rev up. 15 laps for the consolation race, and they're underway. As a great start for Ben Watkins. Nearly rolls it though, and in the lead goes Emma Ford in the bright green. Craig Smith. Oh, who's that gone off? Oh, that's Angleby. So he's struggling tonight. Potentially not his favourite track. And the 101G's been spun round by Light Night with Ben Watkins. Sam Parker's there
Craig's
as well.
Got his hat on.
Yes, yeah, I did say he's very apt.
Get a better luck when he's out on.
He's the Joker. It suits him.
Yep.
There's Yongi. Yongi's gone off. Sam Parker's off. Let's have a little look. See where Benny is. There is Benny. He is 5th already. So he is probably angry that he didn't get through, and he is racing for his life now. He's all got it to fight for. Not the best start, so he's going to have to get through this race first before he can even get into the final, to then have to race Craig Kellett. So Craig Smith needs to be passed with the Joker hat. Behind them we've got Sam Parker in 7th position there, with a big gap between him and Yongi and John Brown. Mad Dog, unfortunately, she's gone down to 10th position now, so Boswell is leading. Benny is now in 2nd. Can you believe it? So
Craig's off the track.
Yep. And it was Angleby again is off the track, and Angleby's nearly in the crowd.
Look at that water.
Yeah. So Benny is now catching up with Boswell, our leader. Benny is in 2nd. Watkins is in 3rd. So don't ever doubt what Ben Watkins is strong. He's not getting the luck he needs, to be honest, I think. But
No.
Benny is showing his strengths, and the reason he's on the top of the game with the points with Craig. And Mad Dog is facing the wrong way.
Oh, Craig
Ben
Smith's
Watkins
taken out 3rd.
Yeah.
Trying to. Which I think Ben was the one who took Craig out of 3rd position and took him off the track.
Very much so.
I think he's just trying to get his revenge back.
So look, Light Night and Angleby are fighting. Boswell's gone wide. He's been going wide all night so far, so he's made a mistake, and I think that was on his own. So Benny now is leading, and this is the position he needs. All the points count. Obviously the top 4 qualify, but a win makes it so much easier, and I think they get points for the positions they finish in anyway. So Benny is now leading this race. He's just got to be careful with all the back markers. First one at the moment is Light Night. He's going to have to fight. Boswell was 2nd closest to him, and already Benny is making a big gap between him and 2nd and 3rd. 3rd is now Sam Parker, proving he is very quick as well. Rory Foster. We spoke to both brothers.
Oh, Benny's just been taken out by the 101.
Benny is off the track, facing the wrong way.
Can he get back on quickly?
He's now down to 5th. He's not qualifying. He's not 4. It's the top 4. He has not the tyre. Oh, he's off again. Oh, he's not. He's lag. There's lag. That's lag. Very much lag. So you can see Boswell's taking the win. Sam Parker's 3rd. Watkins is there. Benny's going to take it. He's got it ahead of Youngie.
He did. He's took it out of Youngie. Wow, on the last bit, on the last second.
Wow.
I think he was determined that he is going through. He is going through. He nearly lost it, but
sweaty palms, sweaty head.
Literally.
He's probably shaking right now.
I think we should have a chat with him, really.
Yeah, go for it. So that was great, a great race.
Yeah.
Boswell took the win. Sam Parker gets through, I think, as well, with Benny taking that last 4th position to qualify. A lucky man, but he's having to fight for it.
Yep. Right, head over
to the final.
Right, I've got to change my settings to because I'm the pace car.
Yeah. We've got.
So if I cut out, that's what.
There's the final.
I'll send an invitation to Benny, but if he gets it, it's
he might want to just get straight into the final.
Yeah. So mine's going to cut out now, probably.
Yeah.
So got everything ready?
Yeah, everything is ready. Yep.
Cool. See you in a bit.
Yes, indeed. So we're just waiting for the final. Just loading up the room now. So let's have a look and see who's in this. We have Guy Jolly, Craig Kellett, obviously one of our main contenders with Benny, CJ, Bellows, Jim Racing, Danny Scholes, a strong final position for her to see. Would be great to see what she can do from here. Darren Parker, Sam Parker, both brothers in the final. Sam qualifying just in the consolation race just now. Benny, who we tried to have an interview with, possibly just getting ready for the final, just by the skin of his teeth got through to the final, and he needed to be there to stand a chance of fighting with Craig. So DWM, Dylan Williams Maynard, who is there up with the top of the guys, and he could have been further up if he was with in the races, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. So Ben Watkins, Bobbert, Boswell and Oggy is our final entry into this final. This is the final, the standard final of the final race of the league, but not the final ever, as we have the Champion of Champions. Hopefully we can get an extra week in for next week's live streams. The guys are hoping to get a team race event going, which will be good to watch. Anyone who's never seen a team race, if you joined in from the last few weeks, we've been doing elimination races, which we have more of tonight. Those are short and sweet, where cars get eliminated after every lap. But in previous weeks, right at the beginning, we decided they would do team races, blues versus reds, and they would livery up in blue and red cars, easy for us and you, the viewers, to watch. But for the last few weeks, we have decided that they'll go ahead with elimination races. So, as I said, we're going to try and get a team race for next week. So watch out for that. I imagine it'll be the same time, roughly 7-8 o'clock, on the Feckrest Racing League YouTube page. So join us for that too. I think we're just waiting for Kieran to get ready with his pace car. I think he's probably going to remind the guys on how the pace car works, because some of them may have not done it. Once again, the Feckrest Racing League for Wreckfest itself got back underway only yesterday. I think it was last night. So anyone who is interested in racing on the Wreckfest Feckrest Racing League can join. So join our Facebook page or the YouTube page to either join the Feckrest Wreckfest League or the Gran Turismo Sport League. Anyone is welcome as long as you've got the game. And I'm being reversed into. I need to get myself out of the way here. Yeah, anyone who can join our leagues, as long as you've got the games, rules and regs to each one. We have Discord pages set up now, and all the races that we do are uploaded onto YouTube to be watched back. Okay, so I think they're ready. So K-Man goes round in the pace car.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
There we go. And it's underway. I just need to move the camera. I think it's there we go. So it looks like we've got the lead is Danny Scholes. There's Oggy. There's Boswell. Let's get this camera back into play. I apologise about this. So Boswell is leading, and I've got, there we go. Yep, Boswell is leading, not Danny Scholes. Ben Watkins is second. Danny Scholes is third position. Bobbert is fourth. Darren Parker is fifth. Sam Parker is sixth. So DWM and Oggy already having a fight. Jim Racing's there as well. Guy Jolly, CJ.
Craig Kellett got taken out and now getting
yeah, I had the camera all a bit wrong. I had it on you for some reason, so all I saw was you go off the track, and then I struggled to get the camera into position. But we are back underway. So cold racer Craig Kellett is all the way down the back of the grid to the point where he is behind the leader of Boswell. But you can see the speed difference in the way he tacks these corners. Oh, Roberts! Oh, that's a massive roll from Robert. That's a massive roll. But back on wheels and goes the guys.
Nearly, but
yeah,
was able to hold it.
Just in the corner of the camera there, Bobbert saw him roll. So that was a big accident, but he's got underway again. So where is Benny? Benny.
11th.
Where are you? He's in 11th. 13th. No, he's in 13th. So neither of them are doing well. Guy Jolly's off the track.
Dropped, yeah.
Yeah, Jim Racing. Yeah. What's happened to Benny then? So I'll try and find out where he is. There he is. Benny's having a nightmare. So cold racer's there. Benny's there, but it's not first and second.
Oh,
it's 13th and 14th. Yeah, the lead has been taken out. So Ben Watkins takes the lead. Sam Parker's in second.
Just goes flying.
Oh, it's a shame for Danny again, but I'm sure she can gather it up and get back on the track. Yep. And she does. She's in 9th position. That's not too bad. Two brothers Sam and Darren Parker are in second and third. So really good performance by these two.
Nearly.
Yep, he's attacking Billows with Oggy, Danny Scholes, CJ Jollers, Cold Racer, Bobbert as well.
Ben Watkins has just been taken out.
He was in a lamppost, so 11 laps of 25 have done. This race has turned out to be a bit chaotic, possibly the most chaotic we've seen so far, and it's the final. So Sam Parker is leading with Darren Parker in second. That's a 1-2 for the brothers. They're probably going to help each other, we'd like to think, but we don't know.
Billows off the track. Here comes Oggy straight into DWM,
there it is.
To take 4th place.
So DWM has been spun round. Dylan Williams Maynard facing the wrong way. Well, Danny Scholes is off the track again. She's in the field. That's a real shame for Danny after the massive performance she put on for the heats, but she'll probably be devastated. Billows pushes CJ wide. Oggy's gone on the inside of CJ as he goes wide. Cold Racer and Jollers are fighting it out now for 7th and 8th. So Benny and Cold Racer are moving up the grid. 15th lap of 25 is
Darren Sam's fighting for first.
Yeah, it is.
Two brothers.
So
who's going to win, the uncle again, or
yeah? So Benny
Uncle
and
Sam going to win, or is Dad Darren going to win?
Yeah, we know some of the little ones are watching tonight, as they normally are doing, supporting them. So say hello to them. So Cold Racer Craig Kellett in 7th position, Benny in 9th now. Outweighing Benny pushes Jollers wide. Oh, Jollers is in the boards.
Cold Racer got taken out at the start and started last, is now up to 5th.
Yeah, as I said, the speed difference is unreal. Benny is unable to keep up with him, to be honest. He's not obviously falling behind, but Benny is 8th and he's got to get past CJ and Oggy now. So Benny's got a lot to do still. CJ's got past Craig. So Craig goes past CJ again. As we watch both Robert, Darren Parker, Sam Parker go wide. No, go past, no, not wide. Darren Parker and Sam Parker still leading. Ben Watkins is in 3rd with Billows. There's Jim Racing. There's Ben. So Ben is 3rd, and let's have a look where the leaders are. Miles ahead. There they are.
Even
there's
Benny's
Darren.
Got up there again.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Craig Kellett.
Yeah,
just
he's pushing CJ. Oggy's there as well. So Craig Kellett is 5th still. And Benny is still within that pack. There's 4 of them. Let's keep an eye on this.
Oggy goes in a bit rough.
Oggy and CJ go wide. Oggy's gone in the tyres, making a mess of that. So now,
and he's just been punted by Darren.
So Darren pushes him out wide. Oh, that's Danny Scholes.
Behind, though.
Danny Scholes up on 2 wheels. Here it is then. Benny and Craig are literally
Darren
ahead of each other just there. Yeah, Darren's taken the win. So Ben Watkins has got ahead of Sam after just before the win there. Billows is in 4th. Cold Racers takes 5th. Benny takes 6th. CJ 7th. Bob is 8th. Oggy is going to be 9th. DWM is 10th. Those laps counted down so quick.
Yeah.
So focused on Craig and Benny. So Cold Racer Craig Gellett gets 1 position ahead of Benny.
I think
5th
that
and
one
6th.
you could have done 30 laps, I think.
Yeah.
The way it was going.
It was great. It was fantastic racing again. So our winner is Darren Parker. I think that's his 2nd win. I think he only won recently, unless it was Sam. I never ever remember which one it is that wins. Let's see if we can have a word with some of them.
Yeah.
There is Darren Parker.
Hello.
Here's our winner from the final.
So, Dad wins this time, not Uncle.
Yeah, I won last week. Don't forget that. I won.
I know.
I was right. I just literally said, Darren wins. I said, I think he won last time, but I can't remember if it was you or Sam.
I just got lucky in that, really. Just everyone else killed each other and just stayed out of trouble. Sam got held up a little bit and then just managed to just eke past him and just get a bit of a gap, and then I don't know what happened after that.
That was nearly a 1-2 for you two.
I know, yeah.
But unfortunately, Sam got passed by Ben, who's here as well. Ben, how did you get on with that race? Yeah, well, compare it to that figure of 8 you had. Oh yeah, I literally said that not that long ago. But you got past Sam. Was it easy to get past him, or did he make it difficult for you? Yeah. Oh, did he? I didn't see. We didn't quite see. We were focused on, unfortunately, Craig and Benny because they're up the top. But though you 3 were well ahead, weren't you? So, how did you find that, Sam?
Yeah, it was good. I was sticking with Darren, and then Guy Jolly decided just to leave it all on and wipe me out. So
right. So it was.
That's why Watkins got by, I think, without seeing me.
You can have a moan at Guy
off the
then.
track somewhere. Yeah. But no, it was a good race. I couldn't catch Darren, he was too quick really. I was hoping he'd get caught up with a back marker or something, but then once I got took out, I was out of it.
Last lap, Oggy come back on the track and started to miss him,
Sam, I don't think you got your voice on share. Because people can't hear you.
Oh, is it not? I did do before.
That's what I thought you did. Quickly, just go on to party again, the party chat. And then go on to party settings, and then what says allow your voice to be shared.
So it's working now.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear him now.
Yeah, it says always allow.
Yeah, I can hear. It's where
Maybe
I think
it's my mic.
I tell you what, it might be some
before,
issues. We've had issues right from the word go. I was trying to talk to Guy Jolly and a few of them in the pre-interviews, and
I had all that written down as well.
Yeah.
I'll say it all again.
Oh God.
I had mine written on my hand.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It was a good race.
Yeah, no, it was rather entertaining. It was good stuff to watch. Well done, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
We'll see you in speak to you later on in further on down the line.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Speak to you later. Bye bye.
See ya.
Yeah, clearly there's some issues with the interviews and with the party chats, unfortunately, which we do apologise for. We'll try and get you some insider opinions on some of these guys when they're racing, but the PlayStation doesn't want to play ball tonight. So we go into the first all-comers, which I think is in the same room.
Yeah, it is.
So we've got Guy Jolly, Light Knight, CJ, Billows, Emma Ford is in this race. Darren stays in the room. Benny stays in the room. DWM also stays. Ben, Bobber, and Youngie and Oggy. So no Craig Keller in this. Benny doesn't have to race him, but again, with the struggles he's had tonight, I think he just wants a bit of a break to be able to get some decent points, because he's not really been anywhere other than the top 5, I don't think. Nowhere near the top 3, is he?
Nope, he got the 4th in the consolation, but...
Yeah, oh yeah, the 4th, didn't he? Yeah. But no podiums yet.
Oh, there goes Darren. So I'm guessing Darren wasn't meant to be...
Okay. Probably where we were interviewing him. I think they're all ready to go. Here we go then. All comers, race number 1. Let's have a look at the grid then. So Mad Dog, Emma Ford is on the front row of the grid with Bobbert next to her. Watkiss, Ben Watkiss is behind them. Light Knight on his own behind Ben Watkiss. Then on the grid behind them we've got Billows, Oggy, DWM, and then at the back of the grid with the red roofs here we've got Jollers, Youngie, Benny and CJ. And away we go. Jollers already tussling with Youngie. Benny is there and he needs to get a clean break. Oggy's facing the wrong way. Jollers is off as well. So in the lead goes Ben Watkiss. Bobbert is in second. Mad Dog is in third position with Light Knight in fourth. And then the guys at the back are having a big old tussle already. So that's Oggy right at the back of the grid with that off already. Benny's off again. I don't know if that was on his own, but CJ's pushing him as well now. And he goes back on the inside of CJ, back up to 9th position. So he's got to get past Youngie, Jollers, DWM, and they're not easy to get past at all. Oh, he's off the track. CJ's pushed him. So Benny has got it all to fight for yet again. Oggy's been pushed by CJ. Youngie is now in 8th position. Jollers 7th. DWM is 6th. Light Knight's 5th. Further on, Mad Dog, is 4th. Billows, Bobbert and Watkiss are our top 3 on the podium so far. Ben Watkiss is leading this race, and as he said, I think he's a bit tired of the bad luck he's had, and I think he must have been quite relieved to get a good result from that final. So Bobbert is second. He massive roll earlier on. See if he can make up for that disappointing result earlier on. And he's pushing Ben Watkiss, and he's right up near the back end of Ben now. Light Knight has... oh no, he's got out of the way. Whether that was intentional or not, I don't know. Billows maybe looking to capitalise if Bobbert and Watkiss make a mistake, or if they fight. Bobbert's gone on the inside. Bobbert's on the inside. There's Youngie facing the wrong way with Oggy. I think they're having a fight as well. Bobbert's taking the lead. Ben Watkiss is off. Yep. Sorry. We both say it. Oh, Youngie's off. Oh, hits the dirt. He's up in the air. He's getting some air. Not too much damage done. He's back on the track and going underway again. So there is Benny. Benny, where is he? He's in 8th position. Again, not a great position to be in. Needs to be up there ahead to get these points. There's Billows. Is in 2nd. So Ben Watkiss has dropped down now in 3rd, but he's way behind Bobbert. So Bobbert's in the lead yet again. Can he contain this lead this time? As Billows pushes to see if he can take that lead away from him. DWM is good for him. 4th. He's struggled tonight as well. but he's up in fourth now on his own. Jollers is pushing Emma Ford wide. CJ's there. Light Knight's there as well. There's Guy Jolly's been spun. So Guy Jolly needs to spin back round, and Mad Dog Emma Ford is in a sandwich of cars. She's been hit left, right and centre, pushed out for that. Yeah, she's like, oh, I want that fifth position, but she's been pushed by Light Knight, and that's pushed her all the way down now to seventh position.
Don't think Light Knight. Yeah, Light Knight's a back marker.
There, one of them was a back marker. Benny's there though.
Well, there goes Benny.
But Benny's pushed Youngie.
Just done Benny.
Oh my god. So the boards are being pushed over, the tyres are all over the place. Oh, three of them. No. There's the leader as well. Leaders. Yeah, Billows has got ahead of Bobbert. So we've got the leaders and we've got Benny. So we can keep an eye on both of them at the same time. So
Billows has gone a bit wide. This might help Robert a bit.
He's probably again hoping to capitalise, and he might spin round Benny. There's Youngie again that's been spun. Young is struggling, he's down in the back of the grid now, so he could prove to be interesting if they catch him up. There's Bobbert on Benny.
Oh, there's back markers now. Oggy and Light Knight. It's kind of
down to the last few laps. There's four of them going in together. Unbelievable racing.
Could either go very wrong, but Oggy's just pushed Billows.
It's now the last lap, so as we come round, it's going to be Billows. He's going to come round. Bobbert's close, but I don't think he's close enough. Billows is going to come to take the win. There it is. Bobbert takes second. DWM will come round to take third. Ben Watkins will take fourth.
Good fight
and
for the lead.
A big gap between fifth now. So Emma Ford takes a fantastic fifth.
Benny and CJ's having a bit of a
yeah. Here they come. There's Benny, 8th position. It's just not going his way tonight. CJ takes 9th. Youngie will take 10th, I believe. There's Youngie. Night will come back round for another lap. With Youngie to take 10th, and there's Night. He's that far behind. He's got to do another lap. There's Youngie. Light Knight's the new Craig Smith.
Seems it, yeah.
Can he finish it? Oh, yeah, he does.
Just.
Another entertaining race. Benny only 8th position, but he's getting quick laps. Look, 13.1, the quickest lap. So he's just not able to get into position. Maybe other people are aiming for him, as you say. They did say earlier on they're aiming for Benny because of the fact he's so quick. Back into Angleby's now, I think.
Yes, we are.
So Bloomfield Speedway is where we are today in the dirt oval. This is where we started. Not a favourite for a lot of people, but it's entertaining to watch. I don't know where we would be racing next week if they do the teams race. I don't think they necessarily mentioned that, but we will see. So let's have a look and see who we've got in here. We've got Angleby, Craig Smith, Boswell, Craig Kellett, Danny Scholes, Jim Racing, Rory Foster, Sam Parker and Darren Parker in the same all-comers race. The 101G, John Brown, and that's it for this all-comers. Craig Kellett is in this one on his own, and we saw Benny only take an 8th. So far we've seen Cold Racer Craig taking better results. He's already ahead of him in the league, so I don't think Benny is going to be standing the chance to take the win and grab it from Craig, but I might be wrong. Fortunately, I don't do the points.
Darren has to start a lap down on this one, doesn't he?
Darren does, because he won, so he will go for double points, but a little nudge on Danny Skulls.
I just thought that. Hold on. I thought they started then.
Let's have a look at the grid then. We've got
looks like Craig Smith ready to go as well.
There is, yes.
Angling himself.
Yeah. Darren Parker is on the front there, but he's obviously a lap behind for double points. Danny Scholes for Craig Smith on the front row of the grid then. Boswell behind them. Angleby and the 101G on the grid row behind. Behind them we've got Sam Parker, Rory Foster, Jim Racing, John Brown, all together with Craig Kellett. Cold Racer at the back of the grid on his own. He's got the gold roof, and he has won finals before. Unfortunately, he didn't win tonight, but definitely, I imagine, determined to get even more of a points haul. He's quick, so we will see what happens from here. As they rev their engines in, Darren Parker is a lap behind. Don't forget, if you see him ahead, he needs to come back and unlap himself before he can get those double points. So Darren Parker takes the pack away. Oh, a bit of a spin there, almost off the track. So Craig Smith leading the race with Danny Scholes and Boswell pushing for second position. The 101G and Angleby are fighting there for 5th and 4th position. At the back of the grid then, they're all quite spread out. Jim Racing, Rory Foster. Let's have a little look for Boswell, who is leading Danny Scholes second. Danny Scholes proving to be very quick tonight. So there she goes, and she's taken the lead away from Boswell nice and easy. She's got the undercut. Boswell needs to get back again, and he does, and he's gone on the inside. Angleby's there as well, but Danny Scholes doesn't let him get past too easily. Further back, Sam Parker's having a fight with Craig Smith. Boswell goes wide. Yep. And that Sam Parker's been spun possibly by Craig. Look at that. Craig is in 5th position already from the back row of the grid. Goes past Craig Smith, goes past Boswell, spins Boswell around, now in 3rd position.
Wow.
5 laps down, he's in 3rd position. He's got, someone's off. Boswell
fighting now. With Danny Scholes, but Angleby.
Yep.
I
Danny
think that might be a
Scholes.
little bit of a nudge to say what you've done to me.
Yes.
In the final one.
Without a doubt. What is the 101G doing on the other side of the wall? I'm not sure, but I think he might have rolled over it. I'm not entirely sure. So Danny Scholes and Angleby are fighting for that lead. Danny Scholes got about ahead. Who's behind them though? Obviously it's Craig Kellett. Craig Kellett is going to be rapid. He's going to go straight past them if they carry on fighting like this. Danny's, look at that. Jesus Christ. That was a massive shot. She's gone straight into Angleby, pushed him off. Danny. Well, that's a bit aggressive. She's not normally like that. Oh my God. Right, Rory's gone off on his own, off into the fields.
I think she's still got that grudge from the final.
Without a doubt.
Could have had a chance winning it.
There's definitely something going on between them two. So, where is our leader, Craig? There he is. He's now got John Brown in 2nd position after the two Danny Scholes and Angleby go off the circuit together. So John Brown is actually probably about half a lap, maybe a little bit less, and he's actually got Boswell to deal with. So it's all to play for Craig. He's leading by quite a way, only 11 laps down, so anything can happen. We've seen it. People can get taken out easily. So Jim Racing is in 3rd position, so he's quite close to John Brown and catching very quickly. Now Jim was very quick in an early race, but unfortunately got taken out, or had a mistake. I'm not quite sure, can't remember. Sam Parker is in 4th with Danny Scholes in 5th, so Danny salvaged the damage and she's still doing 5th. There's Craig Smith and John Brown. So John Brown's coming. It's like he's just arrived from the car park to watch the race. So, John, who's off now? Oh my God, it's Craig Smith and Angleby. Oh my God, it's getting silly.
Craig Kellett's nearly took someone out.
Craig and John Brown. John Brown was in 3rd position, but now down to 6th. So Craig has got Jim Racing and Sam Parker with Danny Scholes.
Craig Smith just tried to get Danny Scholes, but
there's Sam Parker.
missed.
Boswell's off. So Danny Scholes, if she continues like this, going to be a good podium if she can get past. If not, 4th position is another great result. Another points haul.
Craig Smith again. Is he going to go for her again?
Maybe.
He tried going for her, but missed completely. That's why his car looks like that.
There's Sam Parker, Jim Racing, fighting with other cars. Jim has got a half a lap for cold racer Craig Kellett to catch up to him. Craig has got Boswell ahead of him. He's not got very many other people around him, so staying clean, staying fast as he usually does is all he needs to do for the next few laps to get a 4 points haul for the win. So Angleby's off the track.
Alongside McGrath.
Yeah, without a doubt. Oh, there's Darren Parker. Oh, Danny Scholes has been hit and she's gone wide, but that's not too bad. Darren Parker's actually gone ahead of Danny Scholes now. So there's cold racer Craig Kellett. I think he's gone on his last lap. Or is he on his last lap?
What does that mean?
Yeah, he's got it. He's got the win.
If it's double points, what does Darren get double points?
Oh, I don't know. Jim Racing takes 2nd position. Sam takes 3rd. Darren Parker takes 4th. Danny Scholes takes 5th. A great result for her again. Rory Foster takes 6th. John Brown is going to come round to take 7th with Boswell. There he is. He's coming round to take 8th. Angleby should take 9th. There's Angleby, and Craig Smith is going round because he's a lap down. So, as you rightly said, Darren Parker went all the way round a lap behind and finished 4th, which is a really good effort.
Podium.
Yeah, nearly did it. So, shows how he must have done it without getting into trouble. So, double points for 4th then is another great points haul for him. If he'd won, double points for the win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is it double points?
That's what I mean.
Is it triple or is it quadruple?
Usually it's for double points, but
so if you so say double, say if you've got the win for 10, double points for coming round after unlapping yourself would be 20, and doubling that would be 40 points.
Maybe. But
We will have to find out.
Also, there's I think they want to say thank you.
Okay.
You should have it.
Oh, I should have it.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything.
On Facebook Messenger? Got it?
Nope.
I just tagged you in it.
Oh, hang on. No, I don't think I can find anything. You tagged me in it.
I have. I'll send it to you.
I think so. That'd be great. Yeah, maybe directly. Let's have a little look. So we need to go into the... So it's elimination now, isn't it? I think we're staying in this room.
You got the WhatsApp?
Let's have a little look. Yes. So we've had a message from all the guys. And it says here, can we thank following for this series? So lots of thanks are coming for this whole event, the whole league, and the organisation that have gone down to this. So some names on here, we've got Matthew Young, Guy Jolly, Amanda Barnard, Shannon Lewis, Gillan Bullock, James Billows, Natasha Williams, Richard Sleeman, Sean Twist, Sean Taylor, Kieran Thomas, which is Kieran, and Tom Foster, which is me. So thank you for thank youing us. all these wouldn't be possible. Also, we are obviously some of the guys have got a collection for some cash as a little reward, and a thank you for putting the time in from the guys. So thank you very much to all of you guys, and actually you have thanked us for doing it, and I think it'd be nice for us then to go back to you guys to thank you guys for asking us and getting us involved to doing this. So we actually didn't approach the BriSCA guys, sorry. The BriSCA guys approached us and asked us if we were interested in getting involved in commentating because they saw one of our live streams. We obviously said yes, and so here we are, months down the line, and so this has been a fantastic journey for us. It's got some great exposure for the BriSCA guys, it's got some great exposure for us, and so thank you very much from me and Kieran for absolutely everything. Big thank you for the fun, the nice words constantly, and more importantly, I think over the whole thing, the biggest thank you is just for the pure friendships we've made.
Yes, it's been a really good bunch of drivers.
Without a doubt. And as I said that, I got so distracted and Boswell's gone straight off. He nearly rolls it. So this is the elimination race.
Just one more quick thing. Also, big thanks to BriSCA V8 for allowing all this to happen.
Oh god, yeah, the promotions, the mentions, we've been mentioned a few times in the BriSCA magazines website, I believe. So without a doubt, we have been in contact with these guys for the last few months, with the organisation, with the general chit chat, all the banter, all the fun and the games, and as I've said before, we're now in an organisation of hopefully getting a few of these guys together. We're going to go and watch these guys in real life doing some racing, which we're very much looking forward to. So elimination down and running already with John Brown off the track, Sam Parker, Darren Parker, Boswell, Angleby already off. John Brown's going to be next out of 6th position, down to 5 cars already. So left is Jim Racing, Rory Foster, Scholes, Danny Scholes, Cold Racing, Craig Kellett. Jim is off, so Craig Smith is going to be out potentially.
Yep.
There we go, that's Craig. So now this fight for 3rd, 4th and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, sorry, is going to be close. Danny Scholes isn't quite going to make it. No, she's out. Rory Foster's going to be out. Yeah, I think she...
I wonder why she braked for.
Maybe she thought she's got no chance.
Don't know, like Rory Foster went off the track.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was a bit strange.
Rory's going to be eliminated, and it's now down to Craig and Jim.
The car might be getting in the way.
And unfortunately, I think it's going to be a bit of an easy win for Jim because he's too far ahead of Craig. There goes Craig, and he will take 2nd position, and Jim will take the win. So well done to Jim. A good win, short and sweet. Fortunately, not a big fight for the last few positions, but a dominant win for Jim there.
Yeah.
Into the next one, which will be with Guy Server. So as I've said before, the BriSCA V8s also host an Xbox night, so they would have run last night on Saturday nights. I'm not entirely sure whether it was the last night for them as well.
I think it is for the points. I don't know if they're doing the same thing as what we're doing next week, which is like a team meeting. Yeah, it's not for the points, but they're just because the guys have really enjoyed it. They wanted to have another race. Yeah. Obviously, it's not for points, but they wanted to do a team one. So they're doing a team one next meeting. So it's an extra one what's been added on.
We have heard it's a lot more physical, a bit more aggressive on the Xbox as well. Not so friendly.
Yes.
But yeah, it's good. I think it's fantastic to see lots of the names getting back here for the final. I think some of them I might have missed it. Don't forget we've got the semi-finals for the Champion of Champions, and then the final. The amount of times I said final tonight is unbelievable. And I imagine the semi-final will be the top cars in the series.
So they think they're going to be doing teams next week. It's all down to if they can get the cars to do it.
Okay. Okay, let's get the camera ready. And they're gonna go within seconds, I think. Look at it, all bunched up, ready to go. It's a fantastic start. And Ben Watkis pushes someone off. That's Billows. Billows is straight off the track. Oh, Bobbitt's off the track as well. It's DWM spinning round. Big time. I think DWM is going to be first. No, it's not. It's Billows. Billows is first. Oh, Mad Dog's off the circuit. She's gone into the pile of tyres. And
gone off a bit.
Oh, that's Mad Dog. She's out. Jollis is facing the wrong way. Yep. Jollis is going to be next. I think DWM is behind as well. Let's look further up. We've got CJ, Benny. Benny is up at the front this time. This is what we've wanted all evening, but yep. So a bit of a push there. So Benny's taking the lead. We've got Light Knight in last position. Yeah, definitely. Youngie is off the track. So
Light Knight's gone.
DWM is going to be eliminated next.
It goes in a bit hard.
Well, there's too much going on here. But I think...
Oh, there goes Youngie into Oggy. Pushes him off into the wall. But he gets... Oh, and then comes onto the track where Robert was.
So Bobbert was in last. Now it's Oggy is in last position. Oggy, wrong time, wrong place for that. He's going to be eliminated out from 6th position. Now it's down to the last 5. It's Youngie at the moment, but Youngie pushes Bobbert, and he's got him. What a move from Youngie. That was fantastic. Bobbert is going to be eliminated from 5th position. Youngie is now in 4th, down to the top 4 positions. Youngie's going to do it again. Can he do it? No, not quite. Ben Watkis is there ahead of him, and he's just too far ahead. And I thought, whoa, look at that. Fantastic.
Last move.
But Ben Watkis is going to be too far behind now. Let's have a look, see our top 2. Benny is there, CJ is there. It's down to the last 2. CJ, all he needs to do is just push Benny out of the way.
Not when he does that.
No.
Do you think he thought it was the last lap?
Possibly. CJ, yeah, I think he did, sorry. Yeah, so CJ is eliminated, and Benny finally gets a win for tonight. Well done to Benny for the win. That was entertaining. So now we've got the semi-final of the Champion of Champions,
which we're doing thingies first. So we're staying in this server. Kai Jollers.
Cool.
So, I don't know if it's the same drivers or not. I wouldn't have thought so because people have quit. So for the Champions of Champions, who's going to take it all?
Who do you think it's going to be?
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a hard one. I think Craig Kellett's been on form on
I think he has.
One. But Benny's quick, but he's just having bad luck.
He's managed to get a win just now, so is it a sign of things to come? I just think that Craig has just been way too quick over the whole spectrum.
top 7 will go through.
Yes. So it's nearly coming to an end. It's going to be emotional.
Cheers.
"20 laps around this circuit." Just waiting for a few more, I think. I think it looks like the Benny's left and he shouldn't have left. He's gone to the wrong room.
Just a question.
Yeah.
Have you got the speedbird on this game?
Yes.
Okay. Might do something different.
Yeah, so that sounds like a FechRest Racing Wreckfest event coming up.
No, it's for this. Don't worry.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me find something out.
So Kieran is off to do some business and chatting with the organisers. Not sure what's up his sleeve. We'll find out soon. If you guys could see the conversations that are happening right now between some of the guys, fantastic. Obviously it's all behind the scenes, hidden stuff. These guys it wouldn't run smoothly and wouldn't be as fun for those if they didn't get involved and work between them. So lots and lots of things going on behind the scenes, talking and communicating, people going to the wrong rooms, people not being able to join in. Bear with me a second, I think there's an issue. Right, so I go around for two or three laps. Okay. And then get the camera ready. Yeah. Okay. Cool. No worries. Cool. Alright. Bye. And we're back. So, some organisation for the final. I've just been told we will be having 2 pace cars. So I'll be involved in that. So it's good to hear that. And looking forward to it very much so.
As we get ready for semi-final 1.
Yes. This is exciting stuff.
Oh yes.
I think all these guys are very much looking forward to this. Hopefully it's going to be a good ending. Massive build up to this. So at the front row of the grid we've got Benny and CJ, Jim Racing Jollers in the row behind. Billows is on row 3 with Darren Parker. John Brown and Danny Scholes are on row 4. Ben Watkins and Mad Dog Emma Ford is at the back of the grid. And away they go, 20 laps to go. Benny gets a great start. Jim Races in second. John Brown's rolled it. Oh, big roll already. So Mad Dog's gone off the back as well. There's Jollers and Billows. They're both off the track. Benny is now leading with Jim Racing in second. We've got Ben Watkins. Oh, CJ goes into Scholesy. Darren Parker spun round. Oh, John Brown. Massive hit. Look at the size of the dent in Darren Parker's car. He's followed at the back of the grid as well now then. So CJ pushes Danny Scholes. And Benny's leading still with Jim Racing in second. Ben Watkins in third. Guy Jolly in fourth. CJ and Danny Scholes are fifth and sixth. CJ dropped down from the front row of the grid quite early on. Benny has kept the lead. Can he keep it all the way on for the 15 laps remaining on this race? Anyone at the back managing to catch up? There is John Brown after rolling his car. Mad Dog is at the back of the grid with Darren Parker, and Benny already catching up to overtake the back markers. So this is where it gets a little bit more interesting, maybe a little bit complicated, because the guys have got to look ahead of them, behind them every time, and as much as they're not back but they are back markers, they're not in the race, they can do anything they want to interrupt, unlike your normal racing where a blue flag will be waved and they have to let them pass. So Benny is now catching up very quickly to Mad Dog, Emma Ford in the bright green. Is she going to get involved with Benny? Benny just pushes her, nudges her wide. Nice and easy. Jim Racing still in second. He's not able to catch up or stay behind Benny so far. There's a bit of a gap now between first and second and third and fourth with Billows and Jollers. Jollers they're both fighting, very close. Guy Jolly's gone on the inside of Billows and pushed him wide, and Jollers has got the overtake, but Billows is just gone on the outside, and Guy Jolly has got ahead now and is in third position, but Billows isn't allowing him to get away with it. Billows has gone back on the inside. Billows is got it back again, but Guy Jolly got the undertaken. He's gone back on the inside and he's got the third position back again. Billows is running wide. He's chopping and changing, and these two are having a fantastic battle. Billows possibly want to try something a little bit different. And that's a shoot up on the inside there. And God, Jolly's got it again. This is great to watch. Awesome. They're just constantly changing position. They're so close. And all it takes is someone to muck it up though. There's Mad Dog and John Brown with Danny Scholes and CJ ahead of them for 7th and 8th position. There's Jim in. Oh, Benny has gone wide with Darren Parker. Darren is in the wall with the tyres. Tyres are going everywhere, but Benny's still leading. Jim is still with second, so I think Jim is a little bit closer, but not much. But not much at all. There's Darren Parker. Fortunately, lap behind. So is CJ. And now we've got Billows and Guy Jolly are still at it. And they've got the two girls, Emma Ford and Danny Scholes involved. Danny Scholes pushes Billows. Emma Ford has got Guy Jolly. And now the gap between Guy Jolly and Billows has grown now. Guy Jolly's got a good 3rd position. Oh, Danny's off. She's into the dirt, she's into the wall, she's into the tyres. 19 laps have done, so I think the winners will come round any second now. Where are they? There it is. Benny is going round on his final lap then. We turn the camera around, we follow Benny as he's going to come round to get his 2nd win of the night. He's starting to get the results. There it is, there's Benny taking the win. Jim Racing will take 2nd. Guy Jolly will take 3rd. There it is, and there's Guy Jolly. 3rd for him. Billows will take 4th. Ben Watkins a very close 5th position. John Brown still got to go around on his own. Darren Parker will take 6th. CJ will take 7th. Mad Dog. Oh, Mad Dog will take 8th. John Brown will take 9th, and Danny Scholes will take 10th. So from the top 7, CJ, Darren Parker, Ben Watkins, James Billows, Guy Jolly, Jim Slatter, Jim Racing, and Benny.
For the 2nd semi-finals,
let's go to Angle B. Okay, let's get into the server. So once the top 7 of this go through, we will head in straight into the final of finals. The champion of champions will be awarded. So we are literally probably about the next 20 minutes we will find out.
Yep. I think something's just happened to Rory Foster.
Okay, so it might be having an issue with that then. Just going to set up a car for the pace car.
Do you know what visual ones to use?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. So I'll have a look at that in a second. There we go. So managed to do it all and then managed to get rid of it.
I just saw you do it all.
Oh no. Pressed the wrong button.
If you do no livery as well, then you can just do the one colour, the main colour, and it should do the whole car.
Yep.
Right, because we're still waiting for Rory Foster, so...
That's it.
And then you just got to do the upgrades after.
Oh.
Bumper stock. Front bumper stock.
It's weird it's not doing any at the front.
Yeah, do your wing, because you got your wing cut. Your front wings, you got them cut.
Oh, I see.
And then your front bumper and your rear bumper's got to be stock bumpers.
Oh, I see. Bumper stock. And rear bumper stock. There we go. No side armour.
No side armor.
Lovely.
No windows.
We'll have like a normal set of wheels.
The wheels are called... if you go all the way to the right, it's 4... Go 4 backwards. Should be called Cannon.
Cool. 4 backwards. Do that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's 5 backwards.
That's it. And then on your, obviously you got the wing, ain't you? And then the front splitter.
Yep.
It's the one to the left.
Lovely. Good.
And on your extras, what have you got your front grille on?
That one.
Is it blacked out?
Full mesh. No, it's blacked out. I've got it blacked out now.
Yeah, and then on your specials on your right, I don't think you have it. It's a tournament reward.
No, I've got the Derby sign or I've got the skull.
No, don't worry then. Leave it blank.
Cool.
Did you do your window? Take your window out. So you had no windows.
Window bars, none at all, yeah?
None at all. So it's like a glass window.
Cool. So, into the
Especially
semi-final
ain't got
then.
all the upgrades. 333.
We've got Angle B, Craig Smith, DWM, Craig Kellett, Youngie, Light Knight, Boswell, Sam Parker and Oggy. Now we're waiting for Rory, didn't we say?
Yeah, Rory pinged out, so I'm guessing they're waiting for him.
Yeah. Now interestingly, Benny made a statement that by winning his race, so Craig needs to send back another message to say I'm going to win this. But it could be anyone's race, even in the final.
Yeah.
I think he's having more issues.
I think so.
But soon enough we'll get underway. We are just waiting for Rory Foster on the semi-final. He's had an issue, as he said, he's pinged out, so do apologise for the wait. Anyone who is waiting and watching, thank you for joining us. You can look back at the whole season of the online league, every live stream, every event, even the double headers and the gold champions are there. And they're still on our YouTube. You can watch back the whole live streams live, full. Every bit of action is there with commentary from me and Kieran. There's been plenty of action to see, so if you missed out on any of them, they're all there. They'll be staying there, and there'll be plenty more to come from us in the coming months. A slightly different tone, some more circuit-based racing, but I imagine the Wreckfest will be there or thereabouts at some point.
Yep.
Any suggestions for us to get involved in type of racing that you'd like to see? Maybe give us a suggestion. Also, don't forget to be afraid to comment in the live streams. Tell us who your favourites are. Tell us what you think of the racing. Tell us what you think of us. And we'll get back to you and tell you that you're wrong. But yes, no, more than welcome to comment on the videos you're seeing, and any suggestions for anything, any ideas that you've got you'd like to see. We'll look into it. But as I said, more to come. Look out for in the next few days, hopefully, and this week we have the first race from the Gran Turismo Sport Fetcris Touring Car League. The first race from Monza. The first 3 races will be uploaded soon. We have the Red Bull Ring race coming up on Wednesday evening, 8 o'clock. So anyone who wants to join that, they can do. If you have Gran Turismo, just join the Facebook page or make a little comment on the YouTube page. For those also interested in the Gran Turismo Sport League, we'll have some familiar names inside, in the likes of Darren and Sam Parker, Craig Kellett, Cold Racer, and Robert Pellet, who are all involved with Oggy, and then potentially some more involved down the line we'll yet to see. As you can imagine, Cold Racer Craig Kellett is rapid, and he's very much in the lead after the first after the first race. Both me and Kieran are involved. We're both racing in a team, so if you'd like to race against us, like to see us race, get involved. Oh, perfect timing.
Halfway go. I don't think Rory got in, I guess.
Nope, I think maybe Rory's told us to move on.
Oops.
Semi-final number 2 then. We are nearly ready to get underway.
This could be interesting. Who's in the top 4 in this already?
Yes. It'll be interesting if Craig doesn't qualify. If it goes all wrong for him. But as we say that, on the front row of the grid is cold racer Craig Kellett. DWM is next to him. On the row 2 behind, we've got Youngie and Oggy. Row 3, Sam Parker on his own. Possibly Rory Foster was supposed to be there. Angleby and Light Knight are on row 4. And behind them on row 5 is Boswell and Craig Smith with the Jester hat. So, here we go then. Semi-final number 2. The top 7 qualify.
Apparently Rory has chucked his router across the room.
Yep, not surprised. A little bit frustrated maybe. And where they go, yeah.
Good start from top 3.
Indeed, and DWM, yeah, he's pushing Craig, isn't he?
Oggy up in the middle.
Oh, they're all close around the first few corners. DWM is in the lead then. Craig has pushed
Not
DWM.
anymore.
Oh, they've gone both off.
He's just ruined himself
Yep.
at the same time.
Oggy has pushed himself out of this. Oh, cold racer Craig Kellett is pushed out by Sam Parker. That was a huge hit. Oh, but Sam has got involved with Youngie. And look at Craig. Craig is coming back really quickly. So in the lead then is Angleby. I didn't think he'd ever be there. He's probably thinking, oh, this is great. So Angleby is leading. Light Knight is second with Sam Parker and Youngie. Oh, Angleby's lost it. What a shame. So Light Knight into the lead then. Cold racer Craig Kellett is back in the lead. He's pushed out Light Knight. Youngie is there as well. And Youngie is on the inside of Craig. Light Knight is behind them, waiting for one of them to make a mistake. Sam Parker is back up to 4th. Craig is eking ahead of Youngie now in 2nd position. Light Knight still in 3rd. Sam Parker is pushing Light Knight to see if he can push for that 3rd position. Boswell is in 5th position. DWM is 6th and Oggy is 7th. Angleby unfortunately all the way down in 8th now. Craig Smith, his car is damaged. What a surprise. Cold racer coming around to lap him. Cold racer is still leading with Youngie in 2nd. Youngie's gone slightly wide. Sam Parker has been spun out by Light Knight. Light Knight goes slightly wide, but Sam Parker is off into the field to the back. Is back on the track now. They're down in 7th position. Boswell comes up to 4th then. DWM is 5th. Oggy is 6th, pushing DWM wide. Rubbin is racing as this kind of format is, so it's a little bit more physical than that maybe. But there's cold racer Craig Kellett. He is far ahead, half a lap ahead now. Light Knight is coming up to Youngie. Youngie is behind by a lap, so Light Knight is doing well. This is good for Light Knight in 2nd. Boswell was in 3rd. DWM, yeah, he's pushed him wide. He was.
Was in 3rd.
Yeah. So Dylan Williams Maynard is doing well. Oggy is now going to push DWM.
Craig Kellett's steaming through it.
Now where is Craig? There he
At
is.
the start line.
Yep. That's Angleby and Boswell there. Getting involved with each other. I don't know the laps because I think the laps have been indicated by my car, which is retired. So how many laps are we on?
The 14th lap.
14 laps are complete so far.
Oggy's just been taken out.
Craig Smith.
By Craig Smith.
Yep. Craig Smith almost hitting the digger in the ambulance in the background. Wants to be a part of the emergency services team.
He sure can give people some shock.
Yes. Boswell now he is 6th position, so he's...
Now Craig Smith just took out 2nd place. He's being a chaos.
Craig Smith is pushing for causing chaos, isn't he? There's Light Knight. So Light Knight's down to 4th now, and overtaken and lapped by Craig Kellett in 3rd position. Let's have a look, see where Sam Parker is. There he is. So there's Sam, who is coming up to Craig Smith, and probably not wanting to go past in case he does something to him. There is DWM, he's in 2nd. So there's 2nd, there's 3rd, and there is 1st. So Craig Kellett is almost ready to overtake 2nd and 3rd. Can you believe it? We might as well say that he's driving a Mercedes Formula 1 car. It's that quick. Has he got DAS involved in there?
Yeah. He's on his last lap.
Yeah.
Kellett.
He is on his last lap, so as we come round we follow Craig Kellett coming down the final corner to take the win. There it is. He's won by a mile, a dominant race. And 2nd is DWM. There he is. 3rd is Sam Parker. Well done to him. Oggy will be 4th. Light Knight will be 5th as he comes round. Youngie is 6th, and the last one to qualify is going to be Angleby. So as much as
only just because Light Knight took out 4th place, which was Boswell,
on the last corner,
all the way to 8th, which I don't think he's going to be happy with that.
Most definitely. So Angleby has qualified, even though he probably didn't think he would. He was doing really well earlier on, and then he almost was at the back, wasn't he? So Boswell is not even finished, is he? So no. I think Boswell might have been behind. If he was a lap behind, I'm not sure, but Craig Smith finishes in 9th position. It's a shame that not everyone is able to even join tonight. A few names that we aren't able to, haven't seen for a while. Jack Morgan, Jack Cart hasn't been in it. Neither has Patrick Tiersteeg. Patrick from the Scandinavian parts of Europe is unfortunately not able to join us again tonight. So into the final, which will be in...
I'm just going to quickly go into the chat just to explain everything, and I'll be back.
Cool. So let's find the server. So this is it, everyone. We're down to the final of finals, the champion of champions, who will take the win for the ultimate of wins for the champion of champions. So this is who we've got in here. These guys have qualified the top 7 of the previous semi-finals that we've just watched. Guy Jolly, Darren Parker, CJ, Billows, Ben Watkins, Jim Racing, Angleby, Youngie, Sam Parker, Cold Racer, Craig Kellett, DWM and Oggy, of course. Now you'll see me and Kieran involved. We will double pace car the race, and hopefully in good time we will be able to get the cameras in on the action. So I think Kieran is having a nice little chat with the guys to organise the pace cars. And then we can get this final underway. We've been going for the last 2 hours now, so thank you for joining us, and thank you for those who have stuck around right away, all the way around to the end. We've seen some great racing, and from my point of view, some of the top performers tonight, I think it's easy to say Danny Scholes has performed very well. Craig Kellett, of course, has been doing well. Rob Pellet has been a bit unlucky, but I think he's done very well. Ben Watkins had a good win. Benny eventually has got round to getting into his winning ways again. Darren Parker and Sam Parker have done well. Even Angleby has managed to get round there. And just to mention to all the guys involved, it's been entertaining watching you. Just a shame that Rory's had to miss out at the last part because of his rotor. Don't forget, next week we may have an extra race, the team's race, so you can join us there if you like this, what you see tonight, if it's your first event. And also the previous events are on our YouTube page, with plenty more to be coming on, with different racing and commentary will hopefully be there as well. I think we're nearly ready to go. Kieran is just... Oh, there he is. Just saying that you're one of the only ones not to be ready.
Yeah, just explain it to all what's going to happen.
Okie dokie. I think someone's been to McDonald's tonight.
No. No, I've just got one of them big cinema cups from cinema, and I just fill it up every time. It's just easier instead of keep getting up and down to get a drink.
Just waiting on Guy Jolly then.
Yep. And lighten up.
Yep.
Ready up. Here we go. So Craig, come next to me, Tom.
Yep, there we are.
Have you got the music ready?
Yep.
Cool. So we have Craig Kelly on pole next to Benny, with Jim Racing and DWM. Then Jollers and then Sam, Ogden Billows, Watkins, Light Knight, Daz Parker, Youngie, Angleby and CJ. So soon they've lined up. Alright Tom, I think start the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
So as we see the guys all lining up behind me, hard to try and view them behind me. They're all gridded up. So we've got Benny and Craig Kellett right at the front, as we've been talking about them tonight.
Time for you to shoot off them.
Y'all ready for this?
Are you ready, Tom?
Yeah, nearly. Let's just get the last bit. Yeah, pretty much there. I'm ready. And away they go. This is it then. This is the final. And we've got cold racer Craig Kellett in the lead, and it's everyone, absolutely everyone into the first corner. It's quite messy, but Craig Kellett and Benny are first and second. Let's have a look. Oh, Ben Watkins. Ben Watkins. Oh, big accident there for Ben. He's managed to luckily not roll it. But there's Guy Jolly off as well. DWM pushes off Sam Parker in third position now. Oggy is in fourth. Gone up the inside. DWM pushes Oggy wide. There's Jim Racing, Sam Parker, Oggy involved, Angleby. They're all going for it. Oh, who's that? That's Sam Parker. He's at the lamppost. That's unusual. So there's Benny and there's Craig. There's first and seconds. Can you believe it's all come down to this?
Could Craig
Literally.
make this a 3 champion? Oh no!
Benny's gone for him, and he's gone for the physical side. It's not gone for racing. He's gone for it as an aggressive attack.
Backfired now because Craig Kellett knows what to do.
Yeah, Craig's like, I'm not having any of that. So Craig is behind Benny.
His third one, he's European, he's Gold River. Oh, there he goes!
Yes, he's pushed him. He's off in the fields.
He's come off a bit.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say maybe DWM would have gone ahead, but no, it's DWM has caught up with Benny now. Angleby is there.
Oh, DWM, not Benny.
Benny's off the track and he's in the wall. He's in the tyres.
Benny regrets doing that. I think Benny.
Yeah, he could have fought. He could have fought cleanly with Craig. Where's Craig? Craig is there. Look at that with Darren Parker, who's unfortunately left behind now. He could have fought nice and easy, but it may allow DW and everyone else to catch up, and he got caught in the crossfire, and that's pushed him right down to 10th. Standard's 10th position now. So DW has gone into Youngie. Youngie nearly rolls it. Ben Watkins is there. CJ's there. Jim Racing's there. 3, 4 of them. DWM is he's gone into the tyres. Off the track, into the tyres.
Missed the whole pack in the middle and flew straight through.
There's Oggy. Oggy's now in second. This is good for Oggy. For the guy who joined in part away through it, and actually Oggy isn't part of the BriSCA. He's one of the outside guests. So he's doing well.
Driver.
Yeah, he's an F2 driver, but the guys have been quite friendly and invited him in, and he is very, very highly very highly opinionated in terms of the ability of these guys. He's been saying how quick they've been.
In all the championships on here and all the championships on my league, he's always just missed out on the top of the. He's always got second or third, which is a bit of a bummer. But Craig Kellett, he's miles in front.
Craig is doing really well now. Let's have a look at some of the lap times.
All them back markers.
Who's got the so Guy Jolly has got the Guy Jolly's got the quickest lap. Craig Kellett is doing 13.2s, whereas Benny is doing all 13.2s as well. It's almost identical. But who's that off? That's Jim Racing. So he was doing pretty well. He's down to 9th position. So let's have a look who we've got in the top positions. We've got Cold Racer, obviously Craig is in first. We've got the two Craigs, so Oggy, Craig Hodgson in second position. Ben Watkins, the Craigs, yes. Darren, oh my God, Darren Parker.
What a shot and a half that was.
I think he's realised, and there's some lag because Darren's rolling onto the track now. That was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. And he's gone into Guy Jolly as well. He's taken him off. Darren Parker, he's been a rebel. What are you doing? I think
there goes
I think
Billows.
it's Craig Smith driving Darren Parker's car. DWM is being hit now and pummeled to death. Oh, Angleby nearly rolls it too. And it's so much going on. This is very, very physical. This is very aggressive from everyone.
Craig Kellett's getting away with it all.
It's like a proper banger race, this, isn't it? It's just unbelievable. Craig is racing and everyone else isn't. Light Knight's car is nearly wrecked. It's absolutely chaos. So where is Benny? Benny's now 8th. I don't think it's going to be enough. I've got the laps are wrong because it's my car. I've got 4. So how are the laps looking? So only 7 laps. Now 30 laps have gone that quick. 23 have gone. There's Craig. He's coming up to Darren Parker. Be careful of him though, because Darren Parker has been an absolute beast in this. Is he going to leave him alone? Oh, it looks like he's actually braking and is lifting off. I think he's maybe going for a. I think he's on his side maybe. So let's have a little look. See, where is Benny? Benny is there. There is Benny. Oh, I think he's been overtaken by Craig now.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. So we're going to have to then look for Cold Racer. Craig Kellett's almost got one hand on the win for the trophy now. Oggy is 2nd, which is great for Oggy. Watkis is still with 3rd position. Sam Parker a good 4th position. CJ's 5th. Guy Jolly's 6th. Benny is 7th now, ahead of Jim Racing, because Jim's got a bit caught up in some of the tangles. We've got Guy Jolly's off. Guy is in the grass. He's coming back on, so Guy has been pushed down to 9th now. Billows is 10th, Angleby is 11th, DWM is 12th, which is disappointing. He was up
on his last lap.
Oh, he's on his last lap. So where we find him, so we can see him come across the line.
Bend.
There he is.
Coming to the line.
Here he comes. This is our winner.
Champions of champions.
It's Craig Kellett, our champion of champions.
3 championships. He's won.
Unbelievable. A dominant win yet again. Ben Watkis is going to come across for a 2nd position. Oggy lost it to Ben Watkis. Did you see how close that was? Must have been on the last lap. So well done to Ben for getting 2nd. Still a good 3rd for Oggy. CJ takes 4th. Sam Parker is 5th. Benny will take 6th, which is still a good result, but unfortunately it's not been Benny's night. He fought hard for it. And then we've got Jim Racing will take 7th, Billows 8th, Jollers will take 9th, Angleby will take 10th, DWM will take 11th. Oh, alright, it's all changed literally in the last few minutes. Not sure what happened there. DWM 9th, DWM for Angleby 10th, Youngie 11th, Jollers 12th, Light Knight 13th, Darren Parker 14th. So well done to Cold Racer. Let's see if we can get a word with him. Maybe Ben and maybe Oggy. Here's the champ.
You know?
How chilled are you? Alright. It's like it's just a normal race. Well done. You are the champion of champions. How do you feel?
Feel pretty good.
Yeah. That's right.
On the phone at early stages, but
yeah,
get away with it.
We said that we think obviously Benny made the statement of what kind of fight he was going to take. We thought it might be a close race, but he decided to go for the more aggressive approach.
Yeah.
Which you got him back, and then he went down mid pack. Unfortunately,
I was all up for a clean race, but
yeah.
He went for the attack, and that's it. Game changer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he said he got caught up and tangled up with everyone else by then. Went down mid pack, and he just couldn't recover from it. And there's you up ahead. So it's a shame, really. But well done.
I felt a bit more comfortable when I could see like Oggy in 2nd place, and he was in front of me, like in the pack. So I thought, oh, so decent lead it.
Yeah, I think you're lapping almost everyone at one point. You've been rapid all day. So what are your strong tracks, do you think?
Yeah, I'm not the fastest on this track, but I'm definitely one of the more consistent ones out of the group. So
Yeah,
it pays off.
indeed. Well done. Trying to think if we got. Did we get anyone else, or is it just Craig?
Ben's in here.
Oh, well done, Ben. How are we doing? Yeah, another good result. A bit more lucky tonight. We saw, because it was you were third behind Oggy, but you managed to get it. Was it on the last lap? Well done, fantastic. And so, what do you think about the circuit yourself? Is it one of your favourites, the dirt, or do you prefer the concrete with the concrete walls? Yeah, indeed. Lovely. Well done to you guys, and again, well done to Champion of Champions, Craig Kellett. Good to speak to you guys. Speak to you later.
Alright, see you later. Bye.
Right, just seeing. Just waiting for 2 people to join.
You alright?
How's Matthew?
I think we'll wait for Guy.
Yeah, just waiting for Guy.
So, one of the organisers, Angleby, how was that for you?
It was an eventful night for me, that one. I was sort of doing, I had some good speed at some points, and then I was just taken out, and that track is brutal. The second you're off the track, you lose about 8 places. You can go into the bend at first, and then you come out 9th or 10th. It's just, it's absolutely brutal. But it was good fun. It was good fun.
It was a bit close. We thought we might not even make it into the final where you got taken out. You was leading. You took yourself out.
I know. I think I got a bit trigger happy and went straight into bend, and that was it. It's got to my head. I'm not used to winning. So, but no, it was good. Like I said, got into the final there and had a good crack with them. Got off to a good start at some point because we were all sort of taking each other out, and then I got tangled up myself. But it's the way it is, isn't it?
It is. It's the name of the sport, ain't it? Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Things happen.
That's it. So,
any final words? Any final words from you for the whole series?
Just a big thank you to everybody that's been involved. Obviously, you guys for doing the stream and sort of bringing it to the fans a lot more. You know, for Guy for initially sort of setting it up in the first place. There's been many more behind the scenes. You know, Shannon has been helping out a lot. There's been, I mean, to be fair, there's probably too many to list actually, but there's been a lot that have been included with it. Amanda Barnard's been helping out with the points and everything as well, so it's just helping everybody out, and it's been good really to just sort of keep something going.
Definitely. Whose idea was it originally?
It was Guy's, to be fair. Guy was the one who started initially putting it together, and then I just sort of like got involved a little bit, just helping him out on the sidelines really. So,
which is Guy is here now.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Alright.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird feeling now. It's all kind of come to an end, to be honest. I don't know whether it's a love-hate thing or whether it's it's actually gone pretty quick, all things considered. I can't believe that 4 months, and it's in fairness, it's gone quite quick. So.
We're suddenly going to be like, well, what are we going to do with our Sunday evenings?
I know there's a teams next week, but obviously I appreciate not everybody who's raced tonight, and it'll be their cup of tea, so you might, like, more of a fun thing above anything. So.
Of course. No, it's good. I mean, did everyone have Wreckfest at the point where you thought this all up, or is there anyone who had to buy a game, or did they all have it?
Well, as I said, when me and Matt sort of started bringing this together in the early stages, kind of, Matt's probably already told you this, but it come together as quite a small thing, and then it got to a point by you got to about week 4 or 5, as you know, we was getting suddenly pushing enough cars to run 3 heats, which beyond their wildest dreams. And then obviously you guys come on board, and then everybody just seems to suddenly come on board and hold it, and it just made it into something which still is a bit of fun, but it made it into quite a serious virtual league then. So it was funny in a sense, but it's been hard at times, but it's been good fun, and I think a lot of friends have been made through it, which is a positive.
Oh hell yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt.
100%.
I just want to take this opportunity as well. I know you guys done it earlier, but again, to thank everybody that's come on board and helped. I mean, Matt especially, because you've all seen the time and effort he puts in doing his grids and that each week to make sure things run smooth. You guys for the stream, and you've got all the behind the scenes guys running servers and giving ideas across, and then the Xbox guys. I mean, again, something that started as a small thing.
Yeah, definitely.
10 or 12 people involved, and then you've got Shannon and Amanda doing the points and the social media behind it and the V8s. Yeah, as I said, it's just a lot more than we expected when we set it up. So
yeah, 100%. It wouldn't happen if everyone weren't involved of doing it.
No, it's as I said, I'm sure a lot of people will probably miss it. It feel weird no longer doing it on a Sunday night, but hopefully we can all get back to a real thing soon, can't we?
Yeah,
exactly. You never know, we could always get together and do something small at some point down the line, another get together.
I think me and Matt was talking, we might, depending how things develop, I mean the group's still there, I mean perhaps in 6 or 8 weeks time we can look at doing a few one-offs and getting everyone back together.
Yeah, sounds good, doesn't it? That's a good idea.
Might even be able to do something, Guy, if when the season's on its break, in between the break, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, the good thing is it's open doors in places which before this lockdown, creators had probably never even sort of looked at, and now it's got us to know different formulas, different avenues of promoting stuff, and as I said, and ways which we can probably look at implementing stuff in real life. You know, like with the way we was raising prize funding for a couple of these, our drivers all come on board, and it's just something we can probably in a way look at doing things like that in real life. So it's, you know, it's had a lot more positives than negatives, which I think is good. So.
Well, like me and Tom said as well, we would like to come and watch the racing at some point to actually see everyone as well.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, Matt'd say the same as me. I mean, all the lads which have took part in this, they're all, you know, the lads and lasses which race each week. They'd be very welcoming, and they'd, you know, I'm sure you'd love it and be very welcome there. So
great. Well,
good.
Thank you very much again for the opportunity. Thanks for approaching us. That's something out of nothing, completely out of nothing, and it's kind of extended this whole YouTube live streaming thing for us as well. So again, thanks from us for giving us an opportunity. Just get of a platform.
Thank you to you guys, and hopefully we can give it a good sender for the teams next week and give you some entertainment. So
yeah, great,
100%.
Perfect.
Alright, well thank you again guys, it's been great fun, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you. See you later.
Oh, it's obviously a very good opportunity to thank also the viewers, any of you guys who've watched, whether it's week in, week out, whether it's just tonight or the odd one here and there.
Even if it's replays, watching
even if it's replays, yeah. And don't forget, we have some live streams coming up, which will be next weekend. We have plenty of content hopefully coming up in the Gran Turismo series. I think that will be a bit more of the focus for the page over the next few weeks and months. But we'll see where we go from here. Anyone who has joined and watched or seen anything, likes what they see, whether it could be organising, racing, or even commentating. If you want to get involved in the commentating, think you've got what it takes, so you can do some commentating while we race. It's something that's potential on up our sleeves. It'll be interesting to find out. So just give us a shout on the YouTube page, the Facebook page, which is FECREST, and get in contact with us, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, we'll do.
From me and Kieran, thank you very much, and good night.
Good night.